Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back to the final episode. Of the Farming Simulator 2017 series for FDR Logging. This is the final episode for this game. And then afterwards, we're going to be moving on to 2019. So crazy, right? I didn't think we'd get here so fast, but here we are. So our plan was, I'm trying to build this bridge, but I don't know what's going to happen here. Maybe it won't let me. Oh, I see a spot's letting me unload here. Hold on. Oh, it let me unload some of my chips there. Maybe we'll have a slight gap in the matrix. Something's happening down there. The wood chips are unloading. We're just gonna keep dumping chips down there until something happens. That's my plan. All right, let's go make some more chippy chips here. So yeah, hard to believe this is the last one, but it's been fun. I mean, we've tried different maps and had different things go on. I mean, I could keep making 2017 series for forever, but it's time to move on. It's time to get some. What I'm mostly excited for, I think, is gonna be making new maps. So I'm getting tired of maps in this one. We're going to make some new FDR logging maps. They're going to be the best thing you guys have ever seen. We're not half measuring anything anymore. Everything is full measure. We're going to go crazy, make everything proper. I want everything to be able to relate as if it came from giants themselves, but better. You know what I mean? So I want to be able to, yeah, I just want to be able to provide a good experience. And I want it to be able to coincide with the giants equipment too, so. It's gonna be a heck of a thing. Oh man, such a weird chip unloading spot. I mean, the chips are going somewhere, that's for sure. And this video is gonna be probably a while because it's our last video and I still have some things I want to do. Definitely want to do the rest of this. I'll probably end up bunching those trees down. So this video could go anywhere from, you know, 40 minutes to an hour even. I'm just gonna let it roll. Don't really care. We're gonna have some fun today. So I hope you guys brought your bagged lunches so you can sit back, enjoy the times. So I know I'm gonna be enjoying them, that's for sure. In our last episode. I mean, it's not like we're not doing more episodes, mankind. It's just like saying goodbye to an era, you know. 2017, we had a lot of stuff happen. I mean, let's think. What did we do in 2017? Well, 2017 was the time we realized that we really needed to up the game on modding. So we really changed things around. We remodeled, retextured, rebuilt everything from the ground up. Not right off the bat. When we started in 2017, it was actually pretty rough. Just because we really rushed the mods out right away because we wanted to be first. I mean, granted, the mods worked and stuff, but they were some of the ugliest looking pieces of equipment that you could get your hands on. And the proportion was all wrong. The scale was just crazy wrong. So, I mean, this is a really good time for us now to look back on 2017 as both an awesome time and it's a great learning lesson for what we want to do in the future. So 2019, like I said, no half measures. It's gonna be full bore. We're gonna do it proper. We're gonna do it beautiful, and we're gonna get everything as much as we can working right off the bat. So that may cause a delay, but like I said, we're not gonna have mods coming boom right off the bat for you guys to play. Might be like a month or so before we start producing, and that's if everything goes smooth. So, you know, that's the only downfall. I do like being first. I do like being able to be kind of competitive, but now I'm more of when I first started, like in 2015, even in 2017, I kind of caught the fever of wanting to be, wanting to be the first one to do this, the first one to do that. I want to be first one out of the gate. You know, I always wanted to be kind of number one on stuff like that. I don't really care about that no more because I realized even if you're late on the draw, releasing a mod or releasing an idea, as long as you take the time to make it proper, the way you know it should be and the way everybody wants it to be, that's really what the payoff is. That's really what people will remember. I may be able to release all my mods. Like, I could probably copy paste all my current mods and put them in 2019, but they would be piss poor, and you know, they'd have issues probably, and they wouldn't be perfect, and they wouldn't be detailed, and you know, they wouldn't have all the stuff that we want to add to them now. So I think you guys will remember the mods for the quality when they do start coming out, as opposed just for the quantity and mass release, which I don't want to do anymore. I want to do it proper. I want to do it nice. I want to do it nice, and I want to do it good. Well, the chips are unloading somewhere down there. I wonder where they're going. Alright. Okay, well, we can just leave this here. We're gonna need this buncher because we gotta chop down all of these trees now. Alright, back in our buncher seat. Oh, it's like we never left. And I'm just gonna literally pile them right here, just because that's where we're gonna be killing from, more than likely. So yeah, no, crazy times, man. So yeah, as far as series go, like I said, this single player one with our equipment is done now. We still have a few more episodes of logging from scratch coming out. Those will be over the next little while. This is a bad position I'm in here. I don't really care anyway. So those will be coming out right up until, yeah, next week sometime. And then right on the 20th, yeah, the 20th will be a new game coming out. And regardless of what condition it's in, I'm going to start a new Logging from Scratch series. On the new map, we'll be able to try out their equipment, test their stuff out. No mods? Oh man, they don't have a choice because there won't be any mods to switch to. Alright, let's get out of this spot. This is a terrible spot I'm in. Oh, there we go. Just needed to get rid of those couple trees so that we could get right in here. We can probably take two with this thing, I bet. Yeah, these trees aren't quite as big as the other ones on the other map. He's that Kodiak one trying to knock down trees on that map. Holy, that's horrendous. There's so many trees. So many. I love that sound. I wish the trees made sounds. That's one thing I was really hoping for in 2019. Was to have like sound effects on objects or trees or something like that. That would be so sweet. But, I mean, I kind of predicted that wasn't going to happen, so. It's all good. You can't get everything. But they do have some neat stuff. Like I was watching the modding videos. They definitely do have some neat stuff, like the tires and stuff, for instance. So, the tires no longer, like right now, I can show you actually. If you look at these tires, where's my physics? There we go. Oops. So see how the tires are like a pizza? They're like a disc. They're just round. And that's the only plane that interacts, is that little slice. Well, the new tires that are coming out with the new one will be an actual round tire. So it'll take up the whole track, which is going to be absolutely incredible when we're playing with physics, because, you know, we have the potential now that we might be able to drive over piles. We might be able to, you know, compress the ground, because there's actually some ground manipulation. Well, not ground manipulation, but basically they call it crop destruction. So there's crop destruction, and you know, apparently you can interact with the ground bushes and stuff like that. I think some of the bushes are dynamic, so if you hit them with your, like we were watching in that forestry review video I saw for 2017, if you bop into those bushes with the head or any kind of dynamic object, it will move the bush. So that's pretty cool. So like I said, having those round tires and stuff now maybe will allow us to knock the bushes down, you know, crush the bushes, run them over. Anything to give us a little bit more realism is going to be good. Like I said, I'm not expecting a total overhaul of the game, but, you know, it's going to be fun having a couple new features anyway. Grab this get? Oop. Let me save it. Oh, third time's a charm. There we go. Yeah, and then as far as like trees and logging stuff goes, like I'm gonna try my best to keep everything with giant standards. I mean, ultimately I'll probably end up editing the trees a little, but one thing I don't really want to touch if I can, I mean I might not have a choice, but what I don't want to do if I don't have to is I don't want to change the weights on the trees. I want to keep the weight of the trees the same, and I want to be able to make the equipment respond effectively to that. Problem with this game so far is in order to make these machines that I'm using right now act realistic with the heavy trees that are in the game already, I have to make them an inconsiderably large amount of weight to be able to handle the load. Like even to lift up like 2 or 3 trees in a bundle, most of the giants in-game machinery can't handle it. It just falls over because the trees are so heavy. So the ways I counteract that is by either making a map that has trees at different weights so that the machines can run off them like we do now, or hopefully the new system in the new game is, you know, well done effectively for weights, and I can crank the weights on the machines without having them glitch out and jitter and bounce around and act like crazy times. So it's such a fine line, a fine struggle that you're always going through when you're doing the physics for these machines, because if you add too much weight, then the tires and the suspension and stuff can't handle the physics, and they dance around, they jitter around, they never settle properly. But if you put them too light, they can't lift up the trees in the game, and that's using stock stuff. So then, yeah, like I said, to counter all that, what I did was just make my own maps with lighter trees. But then the problem with that is anyone tries to use my equipment on anything but my maps, now you're stuck with, you know, these machines that are like super heavy or super light, and you try to use them on in-game trees and they just flop around. I think that's the problem with most people right now, that like if you go use these machines on the actual game itself right now, like the vanilla game, you will notice that they are way too light for those heavy trees. You can't do bunching like I'm doing right now. It's just too much to handle. So it's definitely pretty tight going when you're trying to sort that all out. And and we'll grab that chipper. We actually got quite a few trees here. I mean, yeah, I'm just excited to try something new. And it's kind of like a restart on the whole thing, and that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm shifting, you know, new thumbnails, maybe doing a little bit more branding, that kind of stuff, just to kind of have a little bit more fun with it. But like I said, it's kind of like a restart, I guess you could say, because it's like a fresh, clean beginning of modding. You get to learn a new thing, and I have a really good team now too. So between Bobcat and Chad, I mean, we want to push things to consoles. We want to do things that we never really accomplished before, especially with like machines. We really want to get the machines to console, but I mean, we'll see how it goes. Apparently the wood chips are going over there somewhere. See how high we can get this bridge. Oh, interesting. Trying to like time it here to, as I raise my head up and down, I can see the chips are coming out, but I just don't know where they're going. Let's see here. Let's see if we can dump these a little bit closer to home here. Anywhere. It's like a dead zone for wood chips. Huh. Oops. Brush strokes. Alright, well, the wood chips are getting dumped out there. I just don't know where they're going. Alright, let's chip up the rest of this. Chip it up, chip it up. There we go. And then, let's see what happens here. I don't know. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll just keep driving machinery over the hole until we fill it enough with machinery to pass over it. That sounds realistic. That's a good last episode, not giving a crap. Just won't even unload, hey? Oops. Like nothing? Not even a drop? I was going somewhere for a second there. Yeah. See how far we can drive this thing to unload these chips. How much of a thing do we... Oh, see, we built kind of a bridge. Weird. It just won't unload there, though. Maybe it's too high, like that's the height reached or something. Let's see here. Oh, oh, uh-oh. Oh. Hey, we did it. Look at that. That's amazing. It's sort of a bridge, I guess, right? Trying to find a really good picture of this for the thumbnail. It'll be funny. And you guys will know when you look back, you'll be like, that's what he was doing. Now we'll do a test. We'll see what machines can make it and which ones won't. That'll be fun. So we know the chipper clears it. Yeah, go chipper. Badass. I think it's just because the vent's so high on the back. Doesn't cut off the exhaust. Alright, this bad boy should like laugh at this. There shouldn't be a problem for this thing. This thing should just have a laugh, because, yeah, it's barely anything they have to do. We're going to try every machine that we have over here and test them all to see which ones are the victors and which ones are the failures. So let's line them up here. Should we do a truck with a trailer? Oh yeah, I think we should. Oh, I definitely think we should. Oh, we'll put that over there too. I don't know, the skidder could be close, because I know it's, well, I don't know, maybe. We'll see. We'll just line everything up here in a row. And where's my bunch of... I just gotta go over there too, might as well grab that. Okay. Oh, buncher. Gonna get that one out of there. This is gonna be fun. Now we get to test the endurance of these machines. And then any of them, if they die and get stuck, we'll just reset them so they get out of here. Okay, well, this one we gotta do with a trailer, because that'll just be funny. Actually, let's do one with a trailer with a machine on it. Let's put this on there. Let's be bold. There we go. How about that? let's see if this can even make it over there first of all. Whoops. There's a stump under my trailer. Can I get it? Yeah, we can get that, can't we? Oh, it's so close. There we go. Oops. Too quick on the draw. Oh man, that stump is just causing too much hullabaloo here. Now we just kill it. Die, stump, die. No time for you. Ain't nobody got time for that. There we go. Alright, we're just gonna park this one kinda oblongly behind here. Let's park it right here just because we know that that one's gonna be a bit of an issue. I actually want a picture of this from the hill. This would be a good one. Maybe from... Let's actually take it from that mountain. We got nothing but time. We're all good. That looks really pretty in here. The big bridge test. Who will survive and who will not? Alright, round one. Here we go. And for your next contestant, weighing in at 36 tons. Oh yeah, laughable for this thing. It's just a joke. Doesn't even phase it. That's why this thing's gonna be the water beast. You can just take it wherever you want. Alright, I'm gonna go park this up in the wilderness here, so it's out of the way. Not a problem. Alright, that's gonna be last. So Skitter might be tight. We're gonna try it though. Go, Skitter, go! Oh, she's right tight! Oh, made it though. Made it. Oh, there you go. Skitter, no problem. Get to do a little bit of water digging there, but not too bad. I think it goes based off of the exhaust point getting covered. That's what I think. Let's test it. So if I back in like this, will it die, you think, if the exhaust goes underwater? No, I guess that's not it. Maybe it's the... It must be just the total density of the machine. Oh, I just killed it. So it must be like the square part. I have no idea. More than a certain percentage of the square is probably what it is. Alright. Dump truck. Now the dump truck might make it through, but I don't think it'll clear the other side of the hill. That's the problem. Alright, boys. Killer boy, let's test it out. Oh, it died. No go for the Dumpo Trucko. Just a little too deep for that bad boy. Alright, we'll sell that. Yeah, sell it. It's in great condition. It's only got 100K on it. Great shape. Never been in the water. That's what the ad would look like, you know it. Okay, well, if that didn't make it, I highly doubt this guy will make it. We'll try. One thing this thing does have the ability is to cheat and lift itself up if we want, but I don't know, lifting it might not be a good idea. Let's try this. I don't know, this could be pretty iffy. I think it's gonna ground out right here. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's just not built for water, man. It tried though. It tried hard. Okay, so that one didn't make her. Alright, we're running out of machines here now. Alright, this test will be just funny. It's not gonna really accomplish anything, but with the trailer. Oh man, we're foolish, aren't we? Alright, boys, give her! No way. Oh man, it cleared it, but we're stuck. It's probably because it's got the trailer on it. Maybe we can work our way around the edge here. Oh man, that's actually badass. This thing's pretty tough. Look at this. Oh man, I think if we had like a not a sheer 90-degree cliff, we could actually almost make that. If I disconnect it, can we make it? Let's see. It's just too sharp an angle there, hey? Whoops, should have been pushing that up. Let's really get this thing messed up here. Let's see here. Oh, hang on. Hang tight, buddy. You can do it. Oh, man. We'll just glitch it. Oh, and we lost it all. That's actually pretty awesome. I gotta take a picture of that for my own records. I need it for the records. That looks so cool. Well, that one actually, if we had a little bit of a nicer approach, that one totally would have made it. So I'm actually really impressed by that truck right now. That worked out quite amazingly. Okay, so we can get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Processor's not gonna make it. I mean, that's pretty much done. Okay, there's one more machine I want to test. I don't care about the loader. We know the loader would make it. It's tall, so it would walk right over. Okay, so one last machine I do want to test is this truck. Let's see if the old Duramax can drive all the way out there and clear that whole bridge at high speed. I mean, this thing can really give her. Look at it go. It's just smoking. Now, if we hit that ramp fast enough, I bet you we can clear that. And just pew! Now, the problem again is the front end's pretty flat, so I think even if we do clear it, we'll just hit that ridge like the haul truck just did. So, well, let's give it a try and see what happens. This thing can really give her, hey? A little slippery, but not too bad. Whoa, that was neat. All right, we're here. All right, boys. All right, let's give her. Here we go. Oh no. Where'd she end up? Ah, she's in the lake now. Listen to that engine still pumping away. So the clear victor, I think, was definitely the wood chipper, the skidder, and this giant green monstrosity, the water hazard equipment. So yeah, that sums it up. You know what? Considering our bridge actually worked pretty good, I'm really disappointed that I couldn't build it up more, like from the ground. But I mean, looking at it from a physics point of view, I guess that's the best we could do. We did fill up a lot of chips down there, though. Like, why does this game not let you level it? God, that drives me nuts. It's got to be a height restriction on the chips or something, so you can't just build to the sky. But oh well. You know what? I had fun doing it, so that's the important part. And I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. So yeah, I guess that's it. I got nothing left now. We cleared this hole out. We built our crappy little bridge, and we threw some trucks across it. So yeah, that basically sums it up. So this is the end of the 2017 logging series. 2017 single player logging series is done, so you can say goodbye to all these beautiful maps. There's a huge series, so if you did miss anything, you can always go back and watch episodes. But yeah, you know what, guys, it's been a really fun time, and I look forward to moving on to 2019. We're gonna build ourselves some brand new spamtastic maps, and hopefully get some machines, and we want to mix it up on console too. So it's gonna be a wild next few months, but I hope you guys join me when 2019 comes out. I'm going to be playing it first day for sure, jumping into some logging episodes, and we're going to test out the equipment that they have to offer. But yeah, anyway, thank you everybody for watching this far and watching this series. If you guys did like everything you saw, you know, leave likes on videos, leave comments. I always try to respond to comments as much as I can. Yeah, and if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely get on that. We've gotten a lot of subscribers gained over this series, and we're getting a lot bigger than we ever thought we would, so it's fun. So if you want to contribute and be part of that, definitely jump in the subscriber group and watch our videos. So yeah, other than that, I think that's it. So the only thing I have to leave on is, remember guys, if you're in the bush, don't forget to hug a tree. All right, guys. We'll catch you on the next game and the next series. Have a good one.